Hello everyone, this is Firoz Nadaf. In this video, I am going to talk about how to set program outcome targets and program specific outcome target. This video is not for the students of civil engineering, it is for the faculties of technical institute irrespective of the department and stream, and it is also for those institute who are wishing to apply for NBA National Board of Accreditation. So here superficially we will see what is program outcome and what is program specific outcome, and then we will see how to set PO target and PSO target and why it is important to set the target. Okay, so superficially we will see what is program outcomes, and program outcome is the outcome of a student, or you can say it's the outcome of a particular batch. Now you see, outcome means what changes happen in the student after engineering, after 4 years. There are some changes. So before outcome based education, or before this NBA, we were having the changes in the student after the graduation. We were having the changes in a particular batch after graduation, but we were not having the measurable quantity. We were not having the gaugeable quantity. We were not having some numbers so that we can say these are the changes in a student, these are the changes in a particular batch. Okay, so now we can have the numbers. We have the numbers based, depending on program outcomes. We have 12 program outcomes, and these 12 program outcomes are common outcome or common attributes of the graduate. Okay, so it is common irrespective of the department. It's common for civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer engineering. It is common for all the engineering, and these 12 attributes have been defined based on the exposure of the student during the 4 years. What the subject the students has studied in the 4 years, what activities he has performed during the 4 years. So based on the activities, based on the subject that he has studied, these 12 common attributes have been designed, have been made. Now we will see program specific outcome. You see, it is specific to a department. It is not common to all the departments. So different departments will have a different PSOs. The civil engineering department will have a different PSOs. The mechanical engineering and the other the branch of engineering will have a different PSOs. It does provide a clear-cut distinction from other department and school. You see, unlike PSOs can be subjected to change. Even POs can be subjected to change, but a particular department may not have that much scope to change POs, but they will have a very much scope to change PSOs. And you see, the change of PSOs should be reflected in the departmental procedure, including the input from important stakeholders. Okay, so on what basis the PSOs are changed, what are the frequencies. Okay, so all those things should be mentioned in the departmental procedure, and department has to seek the input from the important stakeholders, input from the important employers, input from the important alumni, input from the industrialist should be sought to change the PSOs. Now we will see why we have to set the target. You see criteria 7, which is about the continuous improvement. It has 4 metrics from 7.1 to 7.4. 7.1 is about action taken based on the results of evaluation of POs and the PSOs. So there are two possible action a department can take based on the result of evaluation of POs and the PSOs. You are required to evaluate the result of POs and the PSOs. So how to evaluate that? First you must have a target of program outcome. You have to set the target, and then you have to calculate the PO of a particular batch. So after the calculation of POs of the particular batch, so you have to compare with the target. If the POs of a particular batch is more than the target, then you can say that the POs have been attained. Same is the case with the PSOs. So you see, based on the results of POs and the PSOs, department can take two possible action. If the POs and the PSOs has been attained, if they have been attained, then the department can revise, the department can increase the target. So whatever target they have set for a particular batch, if the PSOs and the POs and the PSOs have been attained, so the department can revise, can increase the target for a next batch. If it is not attained, in that case, what the department has to do, department has to identify the gaps and department has to implement it. Now we will see how to set POs and the PSO target. You see, you take any course, for that matter you take any course and you do the CO PO mapping of that particular course. Any course has the course outcome. At least 5 to 6 course outcomes are there for any subjects, so the course owner has to define the course outcome. So at least 6 course outcome has to be defined, and you see, whatever the course outcome that has been defined, it has to be mapped with the POs and the PSOs. Okay, so mapping can be done to different level. We have a 3 level of mapping: level 1, level 2, level 3. 3 is the highest degree of mapping. Okay, so the course owner has to do this mapping, and you see, after mapping of COPO, we will get the average value of PO1, PO2, PO3 for this particular subject. Okay, now what we have to do, as we have calculated the average value of for a particular subject, average value of POs and the PSOs for a particular subject, in the same way we have to find the average value of all the subject from first year to final year. So after doing that, you will get the absolute average value of the POs and the PSOs, which is the average value of all the subject from first year to the final year. You see, after doing COPO mapping of all the subjects from first year to final year, this is the final value that we are getting. Now you see, ideally speaking, 3 should be the 100%. 3 is the 100% target that we should achieve. Now you see, as per our calculation, as per our mapping of the subject from first year to the final year, 3 is not our 100%. Our 100% is for PO1, our 100% is 2.5, for PO2 it is 2.0, likewise for PO3 and PO4. So what we have to do, you see, so most of the people, they make mistake. So they take this value as our target. So they take 2.5 as PO1 target, and for PO2 they take 2 as a target. We cannot take these as our target because this is what is 100%. So what we have to do initially at the first stage, when we are about to apply for NBA, we can assume 60% or the 70% of our 100%. So this 60% or 70%, it should be from the stakeholders. It should be taken, or it should be decided through DAB, Departmental Advisory Board. Okay, so you see, 60% or 70% we can assume of over 100%, and that we can define it as the target for POs and the PSOs. Now you see, every year this target has to be subjected to revision through DAB. So once for a particular batch, if the target has attained, if the POs and the PSOs have been attained, then we have to increase the target. If it is not attained, so in that case we can decrease the target. So in this way, the percentage should be subjected to revision. So this is what is about the how to set the PO target. I hope that you like the video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.